everybody, my name is Sasha, this is Wendy, and today we're going to show you how to draw a mermaid. First we're going to need our paper, next we're going to need our pen. Thank you, Wendy. Now we can get started. For our mermaid, we are going to start with the top of her head and then her face. So we're going to start off with a curved line at the top, and then we're going to draw a line going straight down. We're going to curve our line in, curve our line up, and now we have our head shape. Next we're going to draw her neck. So in the middle of this line, this bottom line, which would be her chin, we're going to draw two little lines that curve out. So curve out, curve out. To draw our shoulders to our hands, we're going to start first with putting a dot where we want our lines to go. So find the middle of what you just drew. You're going to bring your pen down as far as you want, however long you want your arms to be, and put a little dot. Can you all see that dot? There. Next, that is where our shoulder is going to come around, and we're going to join that dot. So curve out, around, back in, and you're going to come right next to it. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So curve around and come back in right next to it. So the dot should be right in the middle. Now we want it to look like we have arms. So we're going to start on this side first. We're going to come down from the shoulder. We're going to draw a little dot. That's where our line is going to start. And then from that dot, we're going to bring our pen over and we're going to create another dot. That's where they start. So from here, we're going to draw a line going down, and this is where you can join that little dot in the middle. We're going to bring that line down and join it in the middle. So now we have two of our arms. We want to give her a bathing suit. So instead of starting at the top of this line, we're going to bring our pen down a little bit, and we're going to draw an M shape. So draw an M shape. And then underneath we're going to draw a W shape. And there we have the top of her bathing suit. Next we're going to draw in our tail. Now my little mermaid is going to be a little bit different. She's going to be kneeling. So in the middle of this arm, I'm going to draw a little line, just a little dot, so you can see where I'm going to start. From here, we're going to draw a nice big curved line for her hip. We're going to come down to the bottom. So curve out, around, and back in. Our next line is going to start where this one is, so you're going to bring your pen over, put a little dot so you know where to start, and it's not going to be as curvy. This one's going to curve a little bit, come down, and you want to have a space in between. So draw a line, curve out a little bit, come down, and have a little space in the middle. Now the reason we have this little space in the middle is because we need to draw her little knees. So we're going to draw a little wiggly line. So one little bump, wiggle up and down and over. So you can see that nicely. And we're going to draw a little line right here. All right. We want to finish up our body connection to our tail. So we're going to draw a little curved line right here and one more right under. And then to make it look like it goes all the way around, we're going to draw a little bump on the side. So now it looks like a piece that goes all the way around her body, that shows a difference between the top of her body and the bottom of her body. Last, for her tail, we need to draw the end of it. Right now she's just a little funny looking. So at the bottom of this bump right here, we're going to draw a line that comes up and over at an angle. So up and over. And we're going to come from the top here and we're going to come over and back in. So it's going to create a little triangle shape. See, that's a little triangle shape. Now we need the actual fins for her tail. Otherwise she can't really swim anywhere, can she? Be a little funny looking. So at the top in the little middle of our tail right here, we're going to draw an S shape. So we're going to come out and create our S shape. From the point here, we're going to draw a curved line all the way back in. So, nice curved line back in. We're going to do the same thing for our next fin, but instead of starting in the middle, we're going to come up a little bit right where this one stopped. So bring our fin up. We're going to start right there. And we're going to draw again an S shape. So we're going to come up and draw our S shape. The other side of the fin, just like before, is a nice curved line and it's going to stop on this fin. So we're going to draw a nice curved line, boop, and stop. Now it's time to add in our details. We need a little bit in our fin and then we need to finish up her lovely little face. So for our fin, we're going to do stripes and we're going to follow the direction of our curve. So if my line curves this way, I follow, come down, back up. I do the same thing, follow, down, back up. Same thing on the other side. We're going to follow, down, back up, follow our lines. Lovely! Now let's start on our face. Everything else is finished. If you would like to do scales, you may. I will probably do another video on showing you how to do scales. But for now, let's finish up our face. So up at the top of our box right here, we're going to draw her hair. So it's going to be kind of like her bangs. We're not going to start in the middle. We're going to come over to the side. We're going to bring our pin down just a little bit, not halfway, up a little bit. And we're going to do a curved line and then the opposite. So kind of like a lazy S. We're going to do the same thing on the other side, but not up here. We're going to bring our pin down like so. And then I always like to do a little bit more. And I like to put a little line right here. And that just shows a little more of the pot in our hair. For our face, we're going to find the middle of our face and we're going to draw in our nose. I'm going to draw a curved line and then come back in. So it's like a little curved bump. And her eyes are going to be very big. She is very, oh goodness, expressive. So we're going to draw a nice big curved line up, back down. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Now to try and help you to make your eyes the same size and the same distance is to put your pin where you started on the first eye and then lift it up just a little bit. Pretend like you're drawing a line straight over and then put a little dot where you want to start your next eye. And then this one is going to curve up nice and high, back down. Now your second curve for the bottom of your eye is not as curvy. It's going to be a little less. So we're going to draw a little slight curved line. Slightly curved line. And inside we're going to draw a lovely little circle. Another little circle. And we're going to give her some eyelashes. So not all the way around. I'm going to keep them just at the corner, and I'm going to do 3. 1 curve, 2 curve, 3 curve. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So 1, 2, 3. Next, my little mermaid is very happy. So I need to make sure that I draw on a nice smile. So a nice curved line in the middle. And now we need to finish her hair. And last we'll put in a crown. So I'm going to put in some highlights. That's the lighter part of her hair. And they're just parallel lines that follow the direction of the line before. So just like in our tail, we're going to follow the same direction. Just like so. My mermaid is going to have wavy long hair that flips out and in. So I'm going to start at the top right here, and I'm going to bring my hair down wavy, wavy. When I get to the point where I have it as long as I want it, I'm going to bring my pin in and curve out like that. So it almost looks like a little J shape or a hook. Next, I'm going to draw the other side, and then I'm going to connect it to that hook. So the corner, we're going to come down, nice wavy hair, nice wiggly lines, all the way till I hit my tail. And I'm going to pretend like I was still drawing, and then I'm going to add in a curved line like so. Next, just like I did before, I added in some highlights, so some lighter parts of her hair. We're going to do the same thing. Now remember, we need to follow the direction of our line. So if this is wiggling this way, our line needs to do the same. So I'm going to start nice wiggly lines and another side to it, because you want to be able to color it in. We're going to do another one, follow those curves. Stop, pick up your pen like you're still drawing, and see if there's anywhere else you can put in a line. We're going to do another one on this side. And another one right here. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to follow this curve. The ones on the inside, they can have their own wiggly lines. The ones that are closest to the outside, you want to really make sure you follow that direction. So for my last line, we're going to start in here. I'm going to start and stop once I hit a line. Pick up my pen, act like I'm still drawing. Wherever my line hits again, I'm going to follow my lines. Now this is very difficult. If you do not get it on the first try, it is okay. That is why we draw, that is why we practice. You will get better and better the more and more you do it. Lastly, we're going to put in her crown. So towards the side of her head, I'm going to draw a line going up at an angle, so out to the side, out to the side, and I'm going to draw little zigzags in the middle. All the way across. And you can decorate your crown how you would like to. I'm going to put a little diamond in the middle, little circles on each side. You could put something on each point of your crown if you want to. Remember, this is your drawing. There are definitely places where you can add your own little uniqueness. It does not have to be exactly like mine. Thank you everybody for watching our video today. We hope you enjoyed it. We hope you'll come back, share with your friends. But until next time, I'm Sasha. This is Wendy. Bye-bye.